Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle Football System. I want to go over our teaching and drills, kind of our practice methodology. You can see here we want to use a new games approach, both the coaches and the players, where 80% of practice is now tactical, or what we would call decision making. Let's take a look. All right, what I'm going to do here is go through our start and then through the 6 phases of a practice. You can see this is something we got from Penn State back in 2017, and that's their actual practice plan. So first, after our stretch, we want to do a screen and score, and you can incorporate 2-point plays here. I love this to get things going at the beginning of practice because it not only gets the players moving, but you can see the coaches then become the defense. You can go in waves of each of your offensive groups from 2 to 3 to 4, and again, they'll run through the goal line, then they'll actually jog through the end line and then back around. So it just is a continual cycle for anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes. Phase then 1 is a team tempo. You take whatever is going to be your focus play for the day, and we just do a perfect play starting now from the 20-yard line, red zone going in, and just run again against the coaches all the way through with each of the groups just one time. All right, phase 1B then is we'll do our snap and starts, getting into our individual groups. I want to make sure we get 2 minutes of our centers snapping to our quarterbacks, them working on their first steps with a defender right across from them. You can see we just pair up, and then you go ahead and drive for 5 yards. Phase 1C then is our finish up of fundamentals, and we'll get into our position groups and work for 4 minutes, just basic technique. You can see with the running backs and the quarterbacks, I like to use the play strip and just work on our steps and our mesh timing there. Here then is some examples of us doing that play strip with the back and the quarterback working on their footwork, their mesh, and then you can be the read key as the coach. First is our stretch RPO, then our split zone. Again, the coach can be that weak linebacker read key, our slice zone, our pop zone, and then last our inside gap RPO. Phase 2 then is what we call our zone drill, or drill 35. You can see our skills are working separate from the O-line. Skills here are going to have 3 quarterbacks going, working the 3 different parts of our split zone play. We'll get the 2 passes on each side, and then the middle with the run read option. Again, it's imperative coaches are the read keys. That's what we need to get, is that decision-making skill work. While that's going on, then the line can be doing the same zone scheme work in an inside hull. Phase 3 is we go to what we call our alert and pray drill. This is where now we're going to take our RPOs and do our PRO, thinking pass first. You can see now we're going to have 2 quarterbacks going with the receivers in the back, and we'll be able to get split field action both ways. Again, the line's going to be working now, the schemes doing inside hull. And this we can add a 3rd quarterback and the running back so we get full phase here. We can also do this with a north drill, this phase 3. This is our run action passes. Again, same setup as before. 2 quarterbacks with the receivers getting split field decision making and throws, and then our O-line working scheme. Again, now taking that run action but staying on the line of scrimmage for a run action pass. Phase 4 is what I call our movement drills. This is where the quarterback is going to do his play action passes on the move, our waggles, our boots, our throwbacks, and our sprint out pass. Again, same thing, 2 quarterbacks going, split field, going through the read progression, and now our O-line is going to be working the different pass protections with those play actions. Phase 5 is introducing our pocket pass game, where we do a drill 25, which you can progress to a pass Skelly. Drill 25 is 2 quarterbacks going with the 5 skilled people, getting full field reads and throws to both sides. One of the things we like to do here is use our extra quarterbacks as rushers and or behind the set, doing the footwork and the reads with their eyes, working feet and eyes decision making. While this is going on now, our O-line then is going to do our half slide pass pro against the different looks. We can also do this now with our pure drop back game, drill 25, progressing to pass Skelly, working our West Coast concepts, again, 2 quarterbacks with the 5 receivers, extra quarterbacks rushing or simulating the action behind, and again, the line doing their pass protection against the different looks and pressures. Last is phase 6, team drill 22, 11 on 11. Couple key points that's different. I like to do 5-minute periods where we work each 5 minutes a specific part of the field, specific down and distance, and then we can have a specific game plan revolving around our 3 core triangle plays. Second, coaches need to practice their game's approach. So signalers and callers need to do this from the sideline. And then last, I like to use a go-go tempo. It helps us get that play repeated and really fast and pick up the tempo so we get multiple reps. You can see now there's a very specific and a sequential way to teach, with the focus being on a games approach and 80% of your practice involving decision making that the players need to perform at a high level on game day. Thanks.